Hi guys, communicate both. Can I open this tab? Perfect. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I think it should let us out. Maybe it's even. Hmm, I really shouldn't. Yeah, you see what's going on? It's more likely now to go here than. There is no contextual direction as such, but I see it kind of like bounced. I mean, where is this volume level comes from? I'm cu I'm curious. I'm curious where all this volume level comes from. What is it? Oh, it's from monthly, definitely. But yeah, it's been already tested up to here. I mean, it's really been tested all the way through. I haven't even bothered about it. It's just some hallucination. Sorry, I hallucinate sometimes. Oh, damn. Actually, it looks good. It's still good as like an upthrust of this level. No, spring, I'm sorry, of this level. Little spring is a little volume, then like retest. And if it closes bullish tomorrow, is all this volumes? I bought it for the volume. Most likely this is gonna let us into money. That's what I feel. That's like it looks like a perfect like reverse volume. Should I be bold and like put my take profit where it was? It's not kind of, it's now kind of below this volume, not by much. Why did I not? Yeah. So here was the volume. And there was I drunk when I was charging it? I mean, I don't drink, but down, 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 and then up, 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 up. Yeah, it was kind of like this. Yeah. Down, but then all the way up. Here it broke above, but really went down instead. How did I come up with this? All right, because there was a level here. It's like this. Could have been just an error. And I didn't respect this level, so I'll say if this was like this, more so. It goes down, down. Expands this level. It still breaks down. Doesn't matter. It's just like doesn't matter. The real question is, we are below this volume now. I don't know, guys. Yeah, waiting for reaction bar. Just thinking it can spring tomorrow. Just close it up. This volume. What if I split it half and half at least? What if I take out half of the position to break even just in respect of my rule? And then another half I'll keep to here, where it was, because it's very likely to me there was a level, a spring. I'll still need to confirm it, so technically it's a counter trend. I just opened it here. How did I open it? I just opened it here. Just open it here on daily. 1st of March. Why didn't I wait for a test here? Anyone knows? Oh, that was a spring test, retest. Yeah, now I remember. Now I remember. Just bought it at this level. Spring test, retest. It broke the level on test. It closed below, but yeah. And where's this level? Yeah, this volume. And that, like, why am I even worried about this volume? So this is all hallucinations. This volume is bigger, so never mind. And now we have this volume. It's not the entire spring, it's like half of the spring. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, I think realistically I need to... You know what I should do? I should close and re-enter. I don't have commissions anyways, so I'll wait for the spring to form, and then officially I'll need the test, retest, and then yeah, I'll obey my rules, but I'll be watching for re-entry. HSBC is all good. Looks good. What is this line? We already used it. Yes. It's a bar level though. This is a bar level. We had this volume came in. Yeah. This looks good. This correction is a little bit concerning with this volume. It's like the bigger volume than the impulse itself. Doesn't look like the model. The tails though, like bullish tails. Yeah, no, let's keep it as it is. Air products is either accumulating or distributing. I can imagine it can go like closer to 0.5 here, maybe violently, and then resuming high up. I like it on monthly. I moved 1/3 of the take profit to monthly, and I'll take 2/3 at 2R. There is nothing I could or should do. WDS, we are waiting for it to let us out of this trade. We don't want to know nothing to do with this trade. Maybe I should have really watched it like this. Yeah. Okay, Lockheed Martin. These are accumulating for, like, look at this volume. Something just happened there. Something big. Gold. CVS. Same deal. Can't tell no nothing about this stock. Knee. Oh, interesting. Now, yeah, no, yeah, it's at 0.5. It's counter trend. Yeah, I shouldn't be even like watching it like this. It's counter trend. It's an interesting level though. It's an interesting level. Yeah, look at this. And on monthly, it's a good place to risk. I was gonna say it's a good train to risk. These trains are getting the better of me. Should move to Topanga Canyon. Long impulse. She's going crazy. It's a good place to buy because I don't think it can go. It can go significantly, not significantly, but it can go lower. But I don't think by much. Like, big volume came in everywhere yesterday. Why? I don't know. Yeah, I think if it comes here, I can consider it on daily. So there was this level here. Didn't hold it at all. Yeah. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. An hourly 0.5 comes from here. Yeah, it also all look beautiful. My English is failing me. It all looks beautiful on the hour. Daily stretched though, and it's counter trend. And it's already in 0.5. Come see, come saw. I'm just thinking it may be this. Like, because, but regardless, I would have waited for spring, and we need volume, and then test. Now, the volume distribution is still good. We'll see. Potentially buy. Wait, didn't Ray J brought us a new stock yesterday. Wasn't it? No, it wasn't the CVS. Visa. Where's our Visa? Hold on. Huh. Didn't I mark it out? Oops. Sorry. What's going on? I'm tired. Oof. This is hot. Adobe, right? It's an hourly watch. How come I missed it? Here it comes. Yeah, so this guy. This is how Casey sees it. Let's leave it aside for now. Might be like this, really. We'll keep an eye, but I think it's good for a short trade. If it tomorrow comes above it, I'd buy. In AMT, same deal. Ooh, wow, we're gonna miss this tomorrow, but technically, but there is no volume on Spring. Yeah, I'd love it to come lower here. Respring this level, like spring this level, and that would be buy. It's a good place. A good place for short. Nothing. Ooh. This guy. So if we look at it like this, this volume is like, what was going on Friday? Was some major news event or what happened there? And it's counter trend anyway. Oh, we like the volume. We do like this volume. But now this volume comes in. Ooh. How did it look on hourly? Oh, it gapped up. Gap and go that didn't go. All these bears got trapped. But it didn't go. I don't know. I don't know how to treat it. Goes here, maybe springs. We'll keep an eye. I'm confused about this stock. This can be an accident. And it was, yeah, it was expanding. So this could have been an accident, really. Yeah, stop doing it to yourself. I don't think it's legit. I think this is an accident. All right. Not much for tomorrow. But it is what it is. We got 2 watches. I'm just thinking about Dr. Pepper. Yes, it's wrong. Like, I mean, on months we are nowhere. On daily, though, this volume comes in and it doesn't go. It's like, I'm not going. This volume comes in. No, I should really. It doesn't gap much, but it can even gap from here. You know what? Let me put my take profit back. That's what I think. It was a spring of this level and then respring. So this must more. There was a volume though. Then bigger volume comes in. The only problem if only it goes like tomorrow, but then it's not gonna hit my break even anyways. Oh, no, I was gonna say let's break it even, and then once it give us a proper signal, because now we need here I had this idea of the spring test. How did I enter here? Did I enter on hourly? Yeah, spring test resumption of buying here. Yeah, we need at least a retest. It's gonna go a retest though. It's gonna just gap. Not sure. No, let's play by the rules. Let's play by the rules. Okay, back to our Bitcoin. Let's backtrade Bitcoin now. I'm still on 12th of March. 12th of March is where the correction started, but not quite yet. So the entire 12th was correcting. 12th of March. Go to 12th of March. Here we stopped. It's incoming long. It's a long balance expanding. Yeah, we could have watched here 4 p.m. 12th of March for 16. Oh. Yeah. Went down. Down. And we were looking here, and then it changed the directionality. Really? Once it changed the directionality, it was here. Well, technically, retest. There was an entry. It's barely touched it. 7650, 7649. No, it didn't touch it by a tick. So, and we cannot play things like that on 5 minutes. So this was a spring test, retest. We kind of reached. It reached the creek level by then, but that was an entry. And it's a good entry. We have 2-bar spring and we have test. We have 2-bar spring with this volume. Then it goes on spring. It's not quite 0.5, but it doesn't matter because on inferior time frame it already formed a new transitory extremum. Yeah, I think it's a go. Like the only con on inferior time frame is the fact that, and yeah, no, and you cannot tell. Maybe it's like where to attribute this volume. Is it a volume of the spring or it's volume of upthrust? No, cannot trade here for sure. Wouldn't be able to trade here for sure. Yeah, that's the problem. You don't know upthrust or spring. You don't know where to attribute this increased volume. It did work out this trade, and there was volume here, but yeah, no, it's just what if it goes just here? It doesn't make no sense. Here it goes, balance, bounce, then it breaks above with this volume, breaks above with this volume. There was no correction to 0.5 here, right? Yeah, there wasn't. Technically, this was a spring, and it would have worked out, but it could have also corrected here, and that's exactly why we don't trade from the neutral zone inside of the range unless it corrects to 0.5. There is nothing even remotely close to 0.5 here, and then it goes all the way, right? Would we go with the thin levels here? Could have, yeah, but wouldn't give us much. Yeah, no. So that would be our next step. Let's put it like this. Yeah, nothing here. Nothing here. Transitory extremum. Nothing here. Local extremum goes below. Pimpion. Is it an entry? I think that might be. Do you see what I see? Because I see opportunity. I always remember this Bill Hader's impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger when he worked as his PA on one of the movies, like Somewhere in the Jungle. He remembers how Arnie told him to find costume design, whoever. He was like, "Show me your leadership capabilities." And he's talking very funny. Bill Hader talking very funny how it was like deep in the jungle and there was like mosquitoes everywhere and everyone was like dressed like nose to tail. And Arnie was bare chested playing chess. Yeah. So this is a balance. Tell me it was in 0.5. Yeah. This is by the book. Well, strong approach though. Yeah, no. You would have needed a test here. And it's like too late after test. You see, it worked out, but with this kind of approach, you probably would have waited for a test, and here it breaks above. Yeah, no, unfortunately. And then nothing into. Oh, here's the 0.5 again. Breaks below again. This is the biggest volume here, unfortunately. So breaks above. Yeah. This train went without us. Next stop was here, and it's still a counter trend, even though it's a balance. You guys, it's still a counter trend. So, and bigger volume. It was, yeah. Oh, but I mean, realistically, with this volume here, I would definitely at least want to see any trade go. And you see how it worked like a ping pong. It bounced when this volume comes in. Oh, I used to do it a lot. I used to lose a lot of money trying to short or go in continuation of this wave inside of the range where it already gave the biggest volume, And that's a clear indication of like, I want to reverse, stacking up the probabilities, this being counter trend. Maybe not. Or at least I want to, like, any setup I want to see into this volume, because there was a setup. The biggest volume of the, and like when the correction volume is bigger than the biggest volume of the impulse, it's a good sign of at least the correction, if not reversal. So that was the biggest volume of this. And actually then, yeah, and like my, yeah, so I can go here, it's not gonna work. And you see it bounced like a ping pong, like price goes into this like volume level, bam, bounce up. In other possible entry, but and now is like way above 0.5, so I think I wouldn't be even trying to short it here. Great volume of everything, but once again, like, it's far above 0.5 now, and still, like, to get my 2, yeah, no, this like volume level would have stopped me, and for a reason. This would have been a stop, and this would have been a stop. That could have been profit, but with this bar I can't say whether it's spring or up thrust, how this volume distributes. So yeah, that's the part of the game you miss a lot of opportunities to show your leadership capabilities. It never changed the directionality, really, so it's not a transitory extremum. It never broke. It was just the T2 correcting and correcting and correcting. Oh no, this whole thing never broke the level to form a transitory extremum. So our, yeah, it's like a huge, and then it goes, breaks finally here. Goes down violently, so transitory extremum, local extremum, and goes up and down. And here technically is your up thrust with the great volume right here. However, by that time, oh no, it's still alive. Adjust this situation now. Hold on, I don't want to see you on hourly. Please stay on the minutes. Yeah. Did touch it by a tick, right? So let's play by the buck. He did touch it by hair, like this hair. What are you talking about? Hold on. Oh no, then a bigger one. So high was 73,755. 755. 755. If I'm not sure, I'll just put it precisely. And you see, because of the thick bars that I use, it shows like it's slightly below, but it's actually on the level. I'll show you. Yeah, you see, it's like tick by tick, it's on the level. And crypto, of course, is like way more precise than American stocks. And I'm investigating right now. I requested James from support in regards of why on earth daily doesn't correspond with hourly. So like, yeah, that's how it happened really here. So yeah, please, by all means, that's your entry point. Oh, you needed to test though, it's counter trend. Well, technically, it's so low now. It would have worked, I think, but it's just so low and it's still counter trend officially. So I think, yeah, like this volatility. If it was at the daily level, I would have agreed to this volatility. But since we are not, like, it's not a noise trade. It's not a noise we're trying to catch. Here it would be, but we are our counter trend. So by my rules, I have to have. Oh, it would work anyways, but I mean, in the range is wide. No, I don't think I would be able to identify this trade. It's not in the daily level or anywhere. Oh, wait, easy tiger. We don't need you on daily. So here now. However, it is a daily. It is a resistance level. It's a counter trend, but it is a resistance level. Yeah. So that's how it was. Yeah. It is at the daily level. I just don't understand. 13th, and this is 12th. So we need the highs on 12th. It's like this, really. Oh, wait. So then we also have this situation. So our hourly levels were like this. And then technically, gosh, this is a mess. No, wait, let me think. So this was a transitory extremum for hourly of the daily resistance. So I'll keep it an hour. Transitory extremum, upthrusts it. And it's still incoming directionality is long. So when it renews the level, now we have it here. Yeah, that's how it played out in the moment. So yeah, no, that would have been like too wide for. It's a good place to look shorts, and on daily it doesn't look that scary for the daily range. But it's like beyond, yeah, it's a counter trend trade that is like way. I mean, there's actually coincidence of hourly and minutes. No, too wide. For like a day trade on Bitcoin, so rather, no, it was too wide. And here's our 0.5. This is too wide. You never know, you see. It would have worked. It would have worked, but it's just too wide. If you recome. Yeah, and here we could have lost money. Right? Yeah, so it goes down. It forms this little situation here. and then it goes. I always try to utilize my previous drawings just because like it becomes too slow if you have like too much drawings on your chart. You should have waited for a test here because like this is a strong approach. Like, you want to see like strengths and then weakness. Volume is not terrible, but you see it's like reverse distribution. It's not growing towards the level, and then yeah, oh yeah, there is no level on the upthrust anyways. So then it breaks above, and it never confirms. Then it goes here. Yeah, it just goes above, breaks above, but doesn't confirm, and then it goes down, doesn't break this expanding level, and then goes here down. There's nothing that corrects even remotely to like 0.5 here. Down, down, down. This thing. And then we go to this. Well, this level I would be very careful with because it's a hourly support in the daily resistance. And even though it's a counter trend on daily, and the whole market is like bullish as hell, and like volume distribution is, we are above this volume now, so nothing would have suggested that we're gonna go like this. But yeah, I would be extremely careful, cautious at this level. And it comes here, and it's, is it an upthrust? Low 72, 682, 6. Well, technically that was a spring, but we needed to test anyways. And then it goes, resprings. Would the time have saved us? I think it would. Or would it? Yeah. So this is a spring. This is a fat, juicy spring. And I don't mean fat in sizest way. I mean like in all the good ways. Like a fat goose. Spring test. Let's see. And it was 12:45. 12:45, yeah. Who wants to lose some money? Still technically in a long impulse. Just kind of like the volatility narrows. So like it's like getting ready for a to break it. Yeah, for acceleration. Yeah, there's nothing here that suggests that it's gonna go like this. Yeah, I think it's not a bad place to lose some 1 hour. Or at least I don't think nothing, and there is like growing volume. Yeah. And it's a good like trend level, good spring. Will it go? I probably still want my take to be above or below the hourly range. And it is. Yeah. I think it's a good place to log. You have to have stops, you know, sometimes. And like Freud would say, sometimes a stop is just a stop. I think in the moment I would be very happy about this setup. I would be like, yeah, whoa, look at this spring. This stock is going to the moon. And I've been successful with like a couple other trades in the big trade of March already. So I would have bought it. You know, this looks legit. Stops are fine as long as they don't constitute more than 50% of your trade, preferably like 7 to 3. If you trade 1 to 2 risk to reward, if you can do like 7 take profits, 3 losses, bellissimo, like you're in the right place. If you can do 8 to 2 or even like 9 to 1, 9 to 1 I'm not really familiar with, but I saw traders to be like 8 to 2, but 7 to 3 is perfect. 6 to 4 you're already profitable. Even 5 to 5 you're profitable. If you do 1 to 2, less commissions. On American stock market you have no commissions. So yeah, you have to have the stop losses. Sometimes everybody getting high sometimes, everybody getting stopped sometime, 72, 72, 371, 72, 371. Yeah, something like this. 72, 371. This is in the right place? Yeah. This is all like the volatility is it's just crazy. Can't even see it. 72, 37. Let's do 370 because like I normally do like 10 ticks, but nowadays the volatility is so crazy. On Bitcoin, the price is so high. Yeah, I'm like big stop. I try to go in our direction, and I'm blip. Yeah, I think it's a legit stop. The reaction bar was still forming. Yeah, it's kind of like I mean it's in the resistance zone of the. It's a resistance of the daily level at all-time highs. It already did this like little thing here, so you would have expected to to have correction, but within the system, like my system of trading, I wouldn't be able to identify it. So just let's log this stop into the logbook. Is it 14th? 14th. Let me open my logbook. 14th logbook. March 24th. Yeah, I had like in my logbook, I had 2 successful trades and now it's a stoppy. So in the back trade, I'm up 4R and now I'm losing 1R. Less commission, so it'd be more like I'm up 3R and I'm not losing. Yeah, I'm still up like 2Rs roughly. Let's describe the situation. Remember Wolf of Wall Street? There's always a situation. Trends, trades, 3B. Hold on. So it doesn't disappear again. I remember I was complaining how it like disappears on me. The text field, like the new functionality of this text field, is just like sometimes just disappears on me. So it's a long impulse. Impulse. It's a resistance, a daily resistance level. That's what I don't like, but I don't think it would prevent me. It's not it's a quick trade, daily resistance level, but it's a is it volumed? It's volumed. It's a volumed T2 level, and it's support level, and it's manipulation of support level. I don't even need to write this. It implies it. We don't have a closed manipulation signal yet. We don't have a spring, but we don't have to have one in the trend direction of the trade. It would be like Some other trade that would have avoided this stop because it's like just so close to the daily resistance. But it's counter trend resistance, and the market once again. But it's an all-time, gosh, and it's all-time highs. But yeah, no, we are taking this trade anyway. Yeah, I would have expected and it's within the range, you know. It's aggressive actually, aggressive trend trade. 3B short trend, short impulse. Impulse. Is it biggest volume? It's definitely volumed, but it's not the biggest. Is it tested? Yeah, it is tested. And it's like bullish actually. So yeah, volumed, biggest untested volume T1 plus biggest volume, volume 2-bar spring plus weak test plus first bullish bar closed entry calculated affordable stop loss 1 to 2 risk to reward, take profit. Yeah, that's the whole story here. This is the biggest volume. Hey, wait. It just glitches on me. Even though I closed YouTube, I figured that when I have TradingView and YouTube both windows open, it kind of eats up in the download traffic actually, because it shows that to me. Just to improve, to make my TradingView faster, I'm only keeping the TradingView open while it streams. Yeah, so volume distribution is great. Everything is good here. Everything is good. Once again, as Sigmund Freud would say, sometimes stop loss is just a stop loss. And that's all we can say. 1305. 1305. So aggressive trade, 2-bar spring plus. What time was it? 12:45. 12:45. And it's 376. 754. No, it doesn't check out. Does it? 6 plus 6 is 3. How does it make sense? Oh, anyways, negative 376, it's our stop loss. So 752 would be our take profit, but we hit the stop loss. And it went our direction. So the highest it went our direction was 72967. 72967 equals to 72967. Yeah, it was a good trade in the direction of all the market is bullish, and yeah, you expect something to happen in historical volume, but you don't know when and where. And that was just unfortunate situation. So yeah, that's it. It just how Lao-Tzu once told, shit happens. Was it him? Or was it someone else? I'm not sure. Maybe it was my grandpa. He used to say that. Gosh, yeah. So then it breaks below and we can play in continuation of the trend. all the way until actually when it closes here, right? So yeah, once it breaks, starting from here and to here, we can play in continuation of the trend. The Mr. Case's preferred trade. And it goes down, down, down with this volume. And it kind of breaks. And here you go. Was it? Yeah, like this. It's kind of balanced, so it eventually broke it here. And then the biggest volume is here. Just tell me it's in 0.5 correction. You see how I like this volume is here, not here. And so it's not a sign of correction. It's a sign of continuation, right? I just need 0.5, and I don't think I have one. Oh, I don't need the one from the beginning of the wave. I just need one from the previous height. Yeah, here's my 0.5. A little bit above 0.5, but that's okay. Yeah. You see? You take your loss with, well, technically, excuse me, mister. Technically, it was it the same day? Because after one stop, if it was a real trade, I would have gone to my sorrow room. One stop and I'm out of the market. I don't do like real stops anymore. I only do virtual, so it's like non-existent rule for me more or less. But technically, after this stop, by my rules, I should have gone to the sorrow room that I call gym, LA Fitness, and worked out my stop. Yeah, it's like 14th of March or 14th of March, but the deal is there. It's 0.5 from the I'm sorry, previous creek level. Then it goes here, corrects to the sign of weakness bar. Bam, splash of the volume, increased volume, 2-bar up thrust. Everything is beautiful. Closes below the opening of the up thrust. Could have made an exclusion for this one. And I think I should. It's just like, it's too juicy to miss. Once again, technically, like to be super technical, one day, one stop. But it's like right here, and you like, you're wrong. You're not wrong. Our system was not perfect. And then boom, this opportunity comes in just like few hours. I would have walked. I would have like walked my legs for sure. I would have gone to gym to get this emotion out of my system. So yeah, it's close. I'll log it. I was honest with you. I've told you my role, but it's a back trade, not a real trade, so I don't feel bad about it. 72, 6 to 5, 6 to 5, 72, 6 to 5, 72, 6 to 5. And it's so tight. That's so tight. 72, 6 to 5. Yeah, but yeah, it's enough. 6 to 5. Okay, let's do 6 to 4 just because. Just they're so. No, 6 to. Vice versa. This is 6 to 6. Oh, I'm sorry. 6 to 6. 6 to 7. It should be. Right? 6 to 7. 0.7. So let's do it like 6 to 8. Gosh, 6 to 9. All right. Okay, I like this. Normally I put it like 10 ticks, but once again, I was putting 10 ticks when Bitcoin was like 16. And here just 6 to 6. So 6 to 8, 6 to 9 would be fine. 6 to 9. Let's put like 631. So like over the bigger number. Yeah, at least I can see it visually. Yeah, doesn't matter much. It's a back trading, but like when you back trade, you actually like rehearse or you train, like as if you're a boxer or martial artist. And when you real trade, live trade, that's where you show what you're capable of, what skills, what chops did you build. So you don't get any skills while live trading. You only get skills when you back trade. 6 to. So it's your time to grow. Gosh, okay. 6, yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, let's describe our trade. It's March 14th, pretty much same on monthly. So very strongly suggested that you back trade whatever instrument you want. It just happened, like so happened to me, that I've been doing that ever since my school. Bitcoin perpetual futures, whatever you believe, just back trade it, and that's how you really grow. How my acting coach was saying, you don't raise to the occasion, you sink down to the level of your training. So when you'll be live trading, you'll be sinking down to the level of your trading, of your training, which is your back trading. So build your skills. And also someone said, by failing to prepare, you prepare to fail, and that's your preparation. Trend trade for B, it's a short impulse now. You see how things change so fast? And now I love the fact that it's a daily resistance level. Resistance. Neutral zone. Yeah, we are trading in continuation of the trend in the neutral zone of the short impulse, and it's a trend trade. Once again, because it changed the directionality. And on hourly, so yeah, it doesn't matter, like an hour, that you still want it to be the biggest volume of the this long correction of the short impulse. But I mean, realistically, for like conservative trade, it's not so important. So it's a conservative trend trade for B, and it's a short impulse, and it's a 1-2 correction, and it's a significant sign of weakness level, and it's a 2-bar upthrust plus closing below the opening of an upthrust. Calculated affordable stop loss 1 to 2 risk to reward. Take profit. Yeah, beautiful. Let's remove this one. It's shame on us for getting stop loss. Yeah. It happened at 240. A conservative trade, 2-bar upthrust plus 2:40 p.m. and our entry was 72 to 70. So yeah, We cleaned up the space, and now we are back 2 hours again, plus the commission, of course, in crypto. So we have like 5 hour plus and up and one down. So we're like up 4 hour. Good deal. And we still can continue in continuation of the trend up to here. Up to here. It's kind of, yeah. Well, you see the opportunity. Yes. I think. And that's where your training shows. Like in a real life situation, will you be able to take all these trades? Because if you will, market has a very uneven distribution of opportunities. Well, I mean, as I always say, like market provides you with unlimited amount of opportunities. Oh, this is, yeah, this stinks. Because no, this is not different. Low 71 to 50, close 71 to 38. So 38, 50. So it did close below. Weird. Yeah, to 50. Close. It shows that it did because of the thick. Yeah. Well, so if to be like super anal, it did. But we use like visual methods of technical analysis. So I think would have skipped it. And there is no splash of volume anyways. Doesn't matter, right? There is no increased volume on this up thrust. And then it does this, and then correction started. Yeah. So once correction has started officially, wait. So yeah, it's a correction now. So what we want to see is for this stock to correct to 0.5, which it didn't go, but was close to in the very first bar. It was the biggest volume of the, and this looks like a reversal of the, so technically this was the sign of strength bar. Yeah, but the correction bar is bigger, which is all right. But yeah, this does look like a reversal. Remember the earlier talk when it like gives you like the right distribution of volume and then it bumps. It looks like, okay, it's gonna correct at least. But it didn't. So there was no entry points anyways. Next step would be, it goes down, breaks below. We could have watched for something here to lose our money. But since it's already gone to, no, yeah, it's already touched the daily level. It didn't interact with it quite yet, but it did touch it. So that would be something to watch for a short entry here. It's nearing 10 p.m. in LA, and I'll have to be quieter to respect the quiet hour for my homies. And yeah, here it breaks above. It has an upthrust here. Like this kind of motion. transitory extremum. That would have saved me. The market is weird, and I don't know if it manipulated, so I would have needed since it's an aggressive trade. That's why you always need test for aggressive trade. So that's an aggressive trade, and we're like, okay, there is some volume here, not here though. It comes, gives us volume, up thrust, but it's aggressive. So let's wait for a test, and on test it closes above. It's interesting because it still would have worked, I think, but it closes above. Now it gives me official liberty of not taking this trade for here. And on then I go on hourly and I see that it's in neutral zone. And since it's already touched the daily level but didn't manipulate it, I don't really know. I don't have any contextual direction on hourly now. I still have this short impulse, so technically it's a trend trade. It's a trend resistance level of the short impulse. Practically, I don't know, maybe it already bounced and now it will go here. So I think I would have used this excuse of test closing above the resistance level just to skip this trade. Just to skip it, just to skip it altogether. I wouldn't be looking for my excuse to miss this trade. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just switch over to inferior time frame and you look for and you're looking for your excuses not to enter the trade. And I think that's what I would be looking here. And the whole wave is also, it's not the biggest volume of the trend, you know what I mean? So like the volume distribution is more like long than short. So yeah, I think I would have passed on this guy. And then it expands the level. So that would be another place to look for trades. You see how like market didn't give any opportunities till March 10th. So if I was like trading a Bitcoin perpetual futures exclusively, which I used to do right after school, like before I was able to figure out my positive statistics and switch over back to American stocks, it means that I would be working every day and not placing a single trade till March 12th. And then in 2 days, I would have placed 4 trades. And that's what's called uneven and odd distribution of possibilities on financial markets. And how Warren Buffett said, financial markets are the place where money are redistributed from impatient ones to patient ones. And I can subscribe to that. There is no entry point here, it goes down. This doesn't quite go in the, yeah, this doesn't quite go to the level, and it's like beyond 0.5 for sure, and then it just then it just drops violently. And here, once it hits the daily level, and it's a trend level at this point, we can watch. Can we? I think we can watch, yeah, for an entry on minutes right away. But it doesn't give us any. Yeah, it doesn't give us nothing. And then remember this track of Jim Carrey, like speaking about his transcendental experiences. Was it like Psytrance? Like, what was the name of the band? It had a nice track with Jim Carrey speaking about his transcendental spiritual experience of expanding beyond his body and mind and becoming a universe. That was my favorite, one of my faves for a long time. And that's how it starts. And then volume distribution is good. I would have bought here, I think. It's manipulating this level, gives us a volume. Oh, so by our rules, first time it interacts with the transitory extremum, we do not have to wait till the close of manipulation signal. We can just, trade it right away. So here, we could have been watching for long setups right off the bench. Just goes, makes a transitory extremum here, then corrects again. That would be an entry point, but you see how 0.5 saves you all the time? Look how beautiful this entry point was, just a T2 level of this beautiful long trend, but it will want to correct to 0.5, the magic Fibonacci retracement. Beautiful spring, we could have entered here and boom, stop, just because it was like so far from 0.5, and then it goes to 0.5 and says bye-bye. So technically, did it change? No, look, it didn't change the directionality, but since expanding T2 level, expanding support level of this long balance now, like this, we would need a test. So it expanded like this. You see how it, like the price, it's like price magnet. The levels and 0.5 is the price magnet. Yeah, we would need a test here, and you see how like deep it went. So we would have missed this one because untested closes below the support level, unfortunately. But that was a test of our spring and deeper, like below 0.5 of the spring. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to identify this trend. Then it goes to neutral zone, and we can trend it in the neutral zone. It's kind of, you see how deep it is below daily, but considering the volume distribution is great. Volume distribution is like long all the way, so probably can even look at the neutral zone here. We need 0.5. There is nothing even remotely close to 0.5 here. So in some extreme cases, you can consider balance, but that wouldn't be the case when you're like in neutral zone, not in continuation of the trend, but inside of your range. Don't go just for the balance. You got to have like real experience to do that. Scope or 4.5. And then since it's a counter trend, no, it's actually, oh, we could have watched for an entry points here too, because technically it's still our trend. Trend is short. So till the close of this bar, I mean, it's so high, so realistically, I wouldn't, but just for consistency's sake, yeah, there's absolutely nothing. Just hold on. Yeah, no, it goes up, it breaks. Yeah, no, nothing. It just goes, it just bloops. Okay, so what happens next? So technically it broke above, and we were expecting a change of directionality here, so we would be gladly buying into this idea of the correction volume is bigger than the, so technically that would be another level to watch. However, and you see it springed, it held in the beginning, and then see how like, and I bet it's in 0.5 level. So yeah, for the first time it held this level, and you're like, oh, okay, the stock is reversing, it's going bullish again. 0.5 sign of strength, jump over creek bar level with increased volume. However, the big ring a bell moment for us is that the correction bar has bigger volume than the, so we want to see strengths, weakness, and we see here strengths, and then like, is it a weakness? I'm not so sure. Like our guy Casey doesn't want to, like, he just doesn't care about weakness. He just goes in the direction of the strengths, and that's exactly the case where it can backfire. This overconfidence. Technically, that was an entrance. The volume distribution is not great, but this is tested almost fully, like this little. Oh, you know what? It's not that bad when you switch over to minutes, so it gives biggest volume in manipulation. So I have this hourly level, it gives us this transitory extremum with this increased volume here, and that's the biggest, like, I mean, they're almost the same, still like a little bigger, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just like, and we would still need a test. So transitory extremum, and then this beautiful spring with volume. Test, retest. That's an entry point. See how market has reached? Let's double triple check if I would have taken this trade, but looks good. Just looks good. It's kind of like a little bit scary because like on the resumption of buying, it went just so high. Tell me wouldn't give us. So like this test sometimes screw you because no, it would be enough. Because a lot of market participants, they just don't wait for test and they start taking profits, like entering from here, and that makes a difference, you see? Like enter here with no test, it's 3.6. But I do need a test because it's an aggressive trend, and it's not enough for me to see a strengths alone. Like this strengths, I want to see weakness, and with this bar, with everything, it's aggressive. It's my rules. So like, nice, beautiful spring, 2-bar spring, closing above its opening, then sign of weakness. No seller here, and then resumption of the buying. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Good place on daily. Here we still like assume it's gonna go up. We see like beautiful correction to 0.5, a little bit concerning volume, but once we switch over to inferior time frame, volume is not that concerning anymore. It's just a good trade. Here it looks like it's, yeah, it gives us volume. It just goes, it accumulated, it's gonna go up, you know, and that's why we make noise trades. You see, even though we were completely wrong on the daily, and kind of almost like we were wrong on the hourly too, still this noise, it's a little bit like wide. That would be my only concern. So like this entry would be like way better. But yeah, I think it's a trade. I think it's a trade on March 15th. I think it's a trade on March 15th. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, let's log it in. March 15th. And once again, you see opportunity distribution. If I was like to trade Bitcoin perpetual futures exclusively, like I did for some time after I graduated from my school, I would be just watching market every day, sitting working for 11 days of the month without a one single trade. Tell me it's not gonna make you nervous. Tell me it's not gonna make you enter the trades you wouldn't have entered otherwise, trades that you shouldn't have taken, but just like gotta take because you have to trade, right? You're a trader, so you get paid to trade. You're not getting that's the beauty of this job. You're not getting paid to trade. You're getting paid to make right move. You're getting paid to make right move. And the right move was to sit on my hands up to 11th and then make 5 deals in the following 5 days. 1 deal a day on average. 0 deals a day on average for 11 days, and then 1 deal a day on average for 5 days. And that would make my months. I would be already like up 7 hours. 7 hours. More, 8, 7 hours. And if my risk is 3% and my take profit 6, it's actually 5%. So for profits is by 5, 20% plus 3%, up 17%. Can walk off the market by March 15th, half of the month. 11 days you sat on the hands. You did 5 trades in 5 days, following days. 17% of your deposit, you can walk away and spend the rest of the month, the other half of the month. Self-improvement, recreating, studying, chilling, I don't know, whatever is your bliss. Just don't go EDM festivals and drain your health down the sink like I used to do. Long impulse. Yeah, long impulse, gosh, 0.5 correction. Sign of strength level. Yeah, we don't have the close 2-bar spring here yet. Trend trade, and you see 5 trends, 5 trades, 5 trend trades, 5 trades, 4 conservative, 2 aggressive, 3 conservative. This also looks good, and this volume, of course, should also like is worth noticing. So it's like the biggest volume of the entire shortwave. That gives me confidence. That gives me like, hey, look, Misha, I just want to reverse here. I just wanna. I'm done. I'm done short. I want to go. There was the biggest fight in between buyers and sellers, and buyers apparently won. So it tells me I just want to go, and it's actually also the biggest volume. It's like, it's beautiful. So can I tell? All I can tell about this trade. Yeah, speaking English is still like a dementia to me. Like sometimes it runs smooth, and sometimes it just whoops, it like just leaves me. And I feel for people who have dementia because I think I can relate to them through speaking English. It's just like everything is normal till it's not, and then you're out in the dark, don't know what to say. Completely lost. Trade 5B short impulse. Biggest and same volume distribution on inferior time frame. Biggest volume T1, and I love it. Plus support level, plus biggest volume 2-bar spring closing above its opening. plus weak test plus, it's beautiful. And you see how it's smooth, unlike United States market. Weak test, first bullish bar closed entry. Calculated affordable stop loss 1 to 2 risk to reward take profit. Yeah, it all looks beautiful. It all looks beautiful to me. That's exactly what I just said about speaking English. It's like hearing dementia. It's all look beautiful. This is so beautiful. Aggressive trend trade at 21.00. So this is aggressive. 2 bar spring plus 21.00. In my Google sheets, it's like, no, I'll convert it to 12-hour Imperial American Standard. No 24-hour for you. You see how volatile it is. It's like the stop loss is 856. Ooh. Yeah. And it's like 1712. Ooh. Oopsie doopsie. I didn't fill out my minimal possible. Where was this trade? We took short. Uh-oh. Where was it? So yeah, it didn't go against me that much. So the high was 72,327, 72,327, 72,327. So only 57 against me, and let's see how much it did go in my favor. Is it a stop? No. And then it went just lower and just lower. Would that be? I think no, it wouldn't be. Yeah. We still don't know, I think, how low it could have gone. Ooh. So it didn't go. It was somewhere here, right? Someone can, yeah, so it's still art to figure out. But let's put this like for now. 64,559, 64,559. 64,559. Yeah, it's enough to know that it would have gone more than 1,000 ticks, because that's how we trace our statistics. 1 to 2, 1 to 3 potential, and 1,000 points, and it already gone like 7,700 points in my favor. So this short trade, if I, how to say, cut the loss, let the profit flow, if I did that, could have made me a multi-millionaire by now. But that's the whole thing, you never know. 67,918, 67,918. So 67,918, it went against me. So like 325 points, and how far it only went, you see? And this time it would have just stopped me. The high was 70,097. 70,097. Still 1,800 points, but my profit was 17. So yeah. Anywho, another place to take a look at an inferior time frame would be would be here, March 16th. March 16th. You kind of when it comes to the bar level for the second time, you gotta be like super duper careful because it's not a wave level, it's a bar level. So you don't really expect it to hold the second time, but just in case, you keep an eye. And yeah, nothing here. So next up would be here. Mm-hmm. Nothing here, nothing here. And then it kind of breaks below. Once it closes below, it's not a manipulation, it's a, you can't call it a retest really, but it just, yeah, it sees if it's gonna, you can call it a retest. And then it goes here until here. No, yeah, till here. We could have looked. We could have looked for entries, but nothing. Goes down and just like stuck in this kind of middle nowhere. After it closes down like this, we could have watched. So we have a first sign of reversal of the trend. It does it all the time, like so reverse, like does the first sign of reversal. Here it confirmed, but many times it will just bounce, like kind of teasing us. And also breaks here. So our 0.5 would be somewhere here. So that would be level to watch short. Yeah. Up to it closes. Up this bar closes and it breaks. The reaction bar closes above. This was a potential entry point. First of all, this is the biggest volume of this entire. So this guy looks like it is going to reverse. He's like, I'm here, I'm signaling that the short wave is over and we're turning long, or at least for correction, and 0.5 is here. And even though the level of significant bar on hourly is here at the bigger volume, first of all, I would like definitely want to trade to go like something super quick and narrow, like even like this, I think. So I would be careful. I would be watching out for this level. It comes here though. It upthrust, it's here. So did it reverse? Yeah, no, it didn't. So we'll be playing out the transitory extremum. So this would be our candidate. This upthrust we wouldn't even be looking at because our T2 level here on 5 minutes, but it doesn't make sense because we have an hourly level in our face. In this case, we just wait for price to go interact with the hourly, with the level of superior time frame, and then we form a transitory extremum. Here though, we need a test. And like, I don't like the whole thing. It doesn't really look bearish. It looks like it's about to reverse. So I would be really looking for my excuses not to enter this deal. And I have one because it's an aggressive trend and I need a test. But instead of test, price goes all the way to the T2 and successfully manipulates T2. So now it's like independent approach. And this is not test for this upthrust by no means. And here it closes above, and I need a new manipulation. Yeah, and then our hourly bar, reaction bar, closes bullish above the sign of strength, sign of weakness bar level. Actually break under ice bar level, and that closes an opportunity for us to play it. Short. And we don't have this level yet, so when it comes here and closes spring, we can only play 2.5 of this range, and I can already tell it's too high above. So this would be another level to set for the setups until it goes above here and breaks and change the directionality. So yeah, that will be the other level to watch, to take a look at. Yeah, there's nothing. Come on. Yeah, doesn't give us a setup. Turn. 1 bar and it's already closed. Yeah, it's beyond. But it's still counter trend. It's still trend resistance, and it's kind of like expanding. It's expanding T2. So technically you would only stop looking for shorts here. Where is it on daily? Yeah, on daily, it's definitely correction going on. But now also, that's the correction we're looking at. Sorry. Yeah. Let's get this out of the way. And also, what's the biggest level? It's kind of like there is a, sign of weakness bar level, significant bar level, but it doesn't make sense because if it goes, it's too close to previous T1. So I wouldn't put it here. But yeah. So this level, boom. 1 bar reversal, we need a test, goes below instead. I would use it as an opportunity not to enter. And here it goes again. We need a test. And it gives us a test here, but like once it gives us the test, it's already closed, broke above. Yeah, we could have avoided it by, so here 1 bar reversal, and on test, it doesn't give us a test actually. It just open, closed. Yeah. Instead of tested, up thrust this level, test. Technically, this was a test. It did give us a test. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah. So this is our like testing volume. Yeah, it did give us a test. So and you see this whole test shebang, sometimes just makes us lose money, but we do have a test. We do have to wait for a test on the aggressive trade, because just because mm, and it doesn't give us this volatility. So if we were to enter this trade, we would have caught a stop. And technically, how are we looking? Yeah, after this volume didn't hold, this is not the biggest volume. It's kind of significant volume, so but I wouldn't be able to identify the change of trend here. You know what I mean? If it is biggest volume. It's very similar situation. Look, it bounces and then goes again, bounces and then goes again. That's how counter trend sometimes can trick you in and just blow your trading account. But this technically, that was concerning. Yeah, that would be concerning. So like not of the entire wave, but on this episode, it's like biggest volumes, and it's like I probably want to reverse, and that gives us a spring, and then that could have helped to skip to avoid this loss. So after this volume, you would expect it to correct. Wait, if we take, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. Did I? You know what? This level didn't hold. So it's not a transitory extremum anymore, right? We broke this level. So I would have to chart it like this. I would go to original short wave. So the change of directionality didn't confirm. So I would have to start seeing it short again. And for the short wave, it's kind of this, all right, but it broke here, broke and confirmed. So yeah, these levels are still here. So yeah, no, that's no safe. Um, mm, mm, mm. Wait, oh, we already March 17th. March 17th. March 17th. Gosh. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Yeah, the whole thing kind of like tells us, at least for a correction. And correction, even if we watch this, Yeah, this is like where the correction would go. Not really an argument. Not really an argument. Um, Not really an argument. Let's see the volumes. Volume look bullish too. See, this is not bad volume. This is okay volume. Not the biggest, but one of. Yeah, the volume distribution looks a little bullish. Is this too? And you see how it went? Like spring, like went to this level and ping ponged. And this is the biggest volume of this, yeah. Volume looks all right, and we have a test. The other concern of mine probably would have been, while making my decision, is that sometimes you call it, it's in direction of the trend, and the impulse is long here, distinctively long. Sometimes when you have like, it's called a multiple bar manipulation. So by the time it went here, once it closed here, we would expand it anyways, but not till here, right? So yeah, I think I would have skipped it because this is the level, and even though it expanded, so I cannot legit say if this is a test or an independent approach. So yeah, I think that would have been my excuse to skip this trade altogether, because it does look bullish, and hourly looks, it's still short trend, but it's a good sign of reversal. And if looked at from this, like the whole daily thing is here, the daily short wave is here, but you can also look at it at this episode regardless. You see how it did this volume, like almost identical episode. It goes here, this volume comes in, then it corrects to 0.5, and then it resumes and it breaks here. Probably I would have expected something similar. Market doesn't copy itself, it's unique and always does new things. Gosh, I'm choking myself. uh, but yeah. And what time would it be anyways? That would be like 11:45. Yeah, and that's my 11. So still, yeah, I cannot tell whether it's gonna break or close at this point. So technically, like super schematically, and then, like for this wave, for this episode, it is 0.5. So you would expect it to go down, maybe. Hmm. Let me sleep on it. I'll see tomorrow if I want to like put this. I don't think I want to put this straight in my logbook, because yeah, like it's a trend. T2 slash ice for this one, two, one. It's not really balanced. It will become one here, not for long though. But yeah, it's so tight. It's so tight. Yeah. Let me sleep on it. I don't think it's worth going into the logbook. Let me put it on the map because it's still, so that I don't forget. I'll meditate on it tomorrow a little bit. Maybe I would have taken it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not about trade. The volume distribution, though, is long-ish. The volume comes in. And it's kind of high above, and it did go, just it didn't have enough volatility. And this is not a good way to... Let me keep it for now. Let's see what happens next. Next it breaks and immediately closes the trend. And once it broke above, so when it like makes an extremum, we cannot trade in continuation of the trend no more. And this is our sign of strength bar. So did it go? No, it didn't touch this level. And then it went to break it, and for counter trend we need a close manipulation signal, and then it goes all the way up here, breaks it also. The biggest volume is here, but before even touching it, it goes to, oops, it's already formed a T2 for us. A T2 for us here. So we could have been watching for an entry points here. Till it closed this bar here. Yeah, let's leave it on the map right now. It might have been a legitimate stop. Yeah, so here. Was it coincidence was coming in like this, like this, like this, like this. Oh, we wouldn't need a test. Gosh, my brain is collapsing right now. No, we would, like, the coincidence was here once, and then we would go like this, 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 and then yeah, it goes down. That would have prevented us from immature decisions. It wasn't changed. And once again, you know what also? I forget 0.5. Telling you I'm getting tired, but it's not even remotely close. 20.5 levels here. And yeah, after it closed like this, we can trade in continuation of this trend because it's already closed. It made an extremum, and it was like first sign of reversal, but now we see in the hindsight that it like already went over it. Oops, not you. I needed to copy this guy. So yeah. Broke above, confirmed, and here it goes 2.5. Right? Was there? Oh, the biggest volume was here. You could arguably one could put a. It's kind of a little too close, but you know what I mean. Like it still could have manipulated this level without touching this. So let's just put it on the map. So first stop is 0.5 and it breaks above, so it's aggressive. It goes nothing here, nothing here. And now we are here. So that's the end of the story. Yeah, I have one trade here. I'll sleep on and meditate. And okay, that's it. Bitcoin back trade will cut up. It's really tempting to remove my break even from here, but I won't. If it will set me up tomorrow, I'll be looking at this independently. And also there is a rule 1 level 1 deal, one stop. So technically I'm hitting a stop loss here, but that's, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. I'm too tired right now. And these two guys, Abilingua, if that's a case is set up, let's just remove it from the map for now. If it grinds above, I'll make a short trade, a short long trade here. And AMT here to like sexy level on daily, just like oof, amazing, oof, just beautiful here. Technically could have I can set up a limit deal for tomorrow to buy it. There is no volume on spring on hourly. Just afraid it's gonna gap. I can put in a limit order for it's 0.5 though. And it did technically break. I think it's an accident. This volume with this volume. But technically it did break this level. We're in good 0.5. And it's a real estate. What can possibly go wrong with real estate? AKA 2008. And you remember how, like now something in the news, they're talking about like the real estate market cooling down and this and that. Oh, and tomorrow is, no, let's wait. Oh no, it's next month, it's April, never mind. Yeah, technically it broke this level. However, the volume distribution tells us otherwise. And here, daily volume is beautiful. This daily volume is good. There is like some weird volume here with no spread as always. Like, yeah. Why is it even? Huh? Why is it even showing? Hold on. Hold on, not so fast. Hold on, wait a minute. Why? All right, yeah, so it wasn't even real. So now I've changed the direction. Like this, yeah. This beautiful spring and this beautiful volume. I see strength and I see weakness. There's no volume here whatsoever. I think it will spring. I can put a limit order for AMT, say to buy it like from here. doesn't gap that often, but I think it will gap tomorrow. Should have bought it on Friday, like at the close. If not for this little thing, it would be perfect. And it didn't give us a volume anyway, so whole volume was here. Yeah, I think I'll put it into my broker. I don't normally use limit trades. Or should I wait for tomorrow? I don't really want to open this Pandora chest, with limit orders. I've been there before. And it just like touched it by a hair. And whatever volume came in on daily didn't put it, didn't reflect it here at all. It's a good setup. The whole volume distribution is good. If it doesn't gap tomorrow, it gives me a good entry. Yeah, let me put a limit order. I think this is neglectable. This volume. If I'm terribly wrong, it goes against me. But this volume comes in now even too on the test. Yeah, I think let's put it into my dealer. If it doesn't close, if it doesn't open with a huge gap, you can pick it up from here. Yeah, like 198. Oh, let's do it. I don't need a test. It all looks good. It can give me even a clear entry. Oh. Yeah, guys, I'll put it in my broker. I'll put it in my broker. Now let's see. Let's describe it first. Okay, so a monthly. What do you have on monthly? Take it away. we have is trend and trade long. What is the balance? It is a balance. 1, 2, 1, 2 long balance. Liberator. It's a long balance. Plus expanding ice. Biggest volume. Biggest volume. Expanding ice. Plus 2 bar spring. Minus plus test. Yeah. They have a problem. Previous bar touched. Previous bar touched. Nice. So 11. 318. I'm not saying it's happening. I'm just saying that I just want to put it in a proper way so that you know, it's a trend and you want it to happen. I'm not saying it's happening. It just can gap it. It can do whatever it want to do. But I think I like it. 2 bar spring minus. And daily. Now with daily, we'll have to do all this sync shebang. Oh, it's synced. Perfect. Sync globally. Everything here is just, it's beautiful. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, everything here looks great. Conservative rent rate 11 plus long impulse plus sign of strength level plus spring biggest volume spring plus 0.5 correction calculated affordable. Well, really affordable stop loss. Well, first you need to enter, and then LV. It has so much potential. 1, 2, 2. Risk to reward. Target profit. Take profit. Oh my gosh, I'm slipping. Take guys. I need a, like, where's Jay? I need him to come and slap me. I'm just snapping. It's, I mean, by all accounts, to me personally, this looks beautiful. It's a spring. Yeah, that's, it looks amazing. I want this trade. Like, I want, and if it gives me an entry, I can hold to at least like 0.5. It's not much really. And still, you know, And still, yeah, I can easily like half or do third, and third. 6 Rs. So the entire level would be like more. But that's where it begins. Oh, hey. Hey, Linus Lukasius. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Let me type a hi. Hi there. Hi there. What's going on? Do you have a stock for me to take a look at? If you have a stock or setup you want me to take a look at, let me know. Let me know and I'll take a look for you. Let me see what we can do here. Stop loss. I'm setting up this trade to my broker. I have suspicions that it will just fly to the sky. Hold on. Right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Yeah. Hold on, I'm doing my thing here. Yeah, Lena, if you want me to like take a look at your setups, let me know. I'll be happy to do it. Yes, and talk about. Sure. ADBE. Yeah. Let me put it on the map. Let me take care of this real quick and we'll take a look at your trade, okay? Because I'm already locking in the target on this deal. But yeah, I'll of course will be happy to take a look at it for you. Just give me a minute. Okay. Let me set up my trade on AMT. Yeah, let me set up a trade on AMT and I'll take a look at ORD. I'll be glad to do it for you. AMT. Okay. I want to buy at this price or better. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I put an order. Let me share it with the world. Let's first take a look at your, I don't want to keep you waiting. RD, USDT. Do they have perpetual contract USDT or USDT? They do have. Let me see if I have a chart. Yeah, I have it. So here's ORDI. Monthly tells us nothing. It's kind of like, we'll assume it's, you can, I mean, you can see it like this. Oh, hold on. That's where our regular ORDI can, yeah, same deal. It's a new coin. Let me see if it's in my it's in my futures. So now after this month, you can kind of put a monthly level here, but it doesn't really tell us nothing for now. It gave us this extremum, and now it's interacting with this extremum, so we can, oops. Yeah, this is something, all right, like this. So that's where we are on the monthly, on ORDI. It's in a long impulse. It just corrected, just did a little correction, and now it's interacting with the resistance level. Do you have a setup in your head, or like you just want me to tell you how I see it? Are you in the trade, or do you have setup, or do you just want my opinion on the ORDI? And everything I say is not a financial advice, of course. Trade responsibly at your own discretion. I'm just sharing my view. So yeah, you can call it like monthly levels for now, like this. On daily, it was coming in like long, yeah, upthrust and then upthrust. Here it breaks short, it goes short. Did it really? Let me see. That was definitely long. That was long. That was kind of, yeah, I changed the direction here to long. But anywho, one way or another, it came to this. It broke up. Yeah, so let me see. Just to be specific, it's kind of long like this, and then it goes like this. And then it does break down, and it does confirm it's up, up, up. Even if you don't see it this way, it went like this. This is an extra level. So yeah, it was going short, and then it broke up, starting from here. So it goes, it reverses here. Sorry, makes a transitory extremum. Yeah, so it makes a transitory extremum here. That's where daily wave changes directionality, potentially changes its directionality of monthly resistance level. And that's kind of trend resistance. But here, that was down, right? Yeah. So now change the direction on daily. And I'm sorry, I gotta be like low on my voice because I have people sleeping. Sorry. Yeah. That's how I see it. It's long on daily, however, at resistance level on daily. So I would expect some downward movement, and it happened. It went here, and now it's in this confirmed short impulse. The contextual direction of this, it's springed. This is a 2-bar spring. 2-bar spring, spring minus. But never mind, there is no volume, so it's not a spring. It manipulated, but there is no volume. I think it can bounce off this 0.5. I would expect it to bounce off this 0.5 and go down. So in direction up to this support level. However, it's also counter trend, so whatever it does here, its potentiality is already over on monthly. So yeah, you know what? Based off monthly, I'm concerned there is no volume here. If there was a good volume, I would say it can bounce and go up. But I don't know if you're looking at for a what time frame are you looking at? Are you looking for a short day trade, from 5 minutes, a swing trade from 1 hour, or yes, I am in trade from 58 and 5x leverage, but I just want to hear your opinion. Thank you. And I'm waiting your opinion about GALAUSDT.P. Well, so my opinion is, once again, like your trade, is it of 5 minutes, 1 hour chart, or daily chart? And is it long or short? Because on here, I would say like it looks long. Just we need to see how it will deal with this level, with this resistance level. On daily, it looks more short right now, but it's already exhausted its potential to the 0.5 of monthly. So from here, it can bounce back. 330, what does it mean? On hourly, 30 minutes, so like 1 hour. So that's a swing trade. I don't do like 30 minutes, I do like hour. On 1 hour, this volume came in. Are you long or are you short? So this was not bad for a volume. This volume came in, and it was the biggest volume of the trend. Not the biggest, like one of the biggest. There's this volume, but it's all tested. Long, not bad. It's not bad for a long trade. On swing, let me see. So what's your stop loss and take profit? Let's kind of take a look at what's going on here. Oops, I'm glitching. Too tired. So this is hourly. I like this volume. So it does look like a reversal of the trend. However, it's also The biggest volume of the trend comes here. Yeah. It actually looks, well, except for the fact that this is short, but here you have up to 0.5 potential, and you have like a monthly potential here. So I would say test resumption. So this was not a bad trade. Hold on. Why don't I see it daily? Yes, I want to see it on hours. So I would say I wouldn't hold anything up to here. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken this trade because it's so this is the potential for an hourly, because daily is bearish. After it closed the spring, the only potential is 2.5. And by the way, I think it didn't. Did it close the spring here yet? It didn't. So my entry point would have been missed, I think. Yeah. Oh, that was a re-entry. You could have re-entered here. Yeah, you could have entered this trade, but from here, once it formed the spring. I would be a little concerned about this. But look, like super technically, if that was where we could have started our entry points. So if I was able to catch it, like something like this, yeah, this would have been a good trade. So this is a good trade for me, like this. Would be like a good trade, but your entry is 58. 58? What is 58? 58. And right? Oh, good entry, man. Oh, or Lena, I'll assume you're... No, wait. You entered 58? How is it possible? When did you enter? You are in this trade? Did you enter here? Is it where you enter? Is your numbers right? Because the only 58 I can see is here. Did you enter it like this? When did you enter? Or is it a setup that you're planning to do? It's not clear. I need to understand your entry. Say again, I'm sorry. What is D? So yeah, that's something that could have been supposed. I don't really understand where you could have entered at 58 unless you entered like... Oh, there. Oh, wow. So you've entered here? And what's your target? Like, what's your take profit? It's a beautiful, and I don't know, like I wouldn't be able to identify it here, but if you entered here at 58, what's your stop loss take profit? And you're still in the trade. Like, what's your take profit? Because you kind of like in a different type of game then. Doesn't look like a swing for so long. Yeah, and here it broke. Yeah, now it's unclear. Now it's kind of like twisting curls. But here it broke again. And now it's in a long... I think its potential is... I would definitely didn't... But your trade is something else. It's like way bigger than a regular swing trade. So I don't even know what to say. So you entered it then, and what's your take profit and stop loss? I'm trying to recreate your trade. What's your take profit and stop loss for RD? So if you entered on RD at 58, like here, yeah, I mean, then locally that would be 0.5 I would be concerned about, because this short wave after the spring, and it has no volume, the potential is to 0.5 and that it will resume. However, on monthly, it might have reached its correction potential because it's correcting. Take profit is 102. So it's more of a like investment trade on daily. So you enter it at 58 and take profit is 102. And what's your stop loss? I hope your stop loss is somewhere above this thing. Well, I don't like the fact that the take profit is above all-time highs. So on monthly, it's now a manipulation bar, and as you see, like as of now, it's half of the, it's like middle of the month right now, but you want to see March closing above this resistance level, and then you want the reaction the April month to close above the resistance level, and then you can say that this resistance is broken. Stop loss, you probably should have stop loss, because it's a good thing to have. And on what I have here with you, I would have had this stop loss somewhere above the support level of the monthly, so somewhere like in the 46, realm. Well, if you have it's a huge trade. It's like a investment trade from daily, so hourly doesn't matter for you. It can go. So now it's in a correction. So it's in a long impulse, like this, strength, weakness, strength. And now it's going like nothing looks like exhaustion volume. It still looks like kind of long here. You have this volume to support you. So I would definitely put my stop loss somewhere like around here. And yeah, I mean, it corrected. It doesn't look bad. In regard of like your setup, your trade. It corrected to 0.5, and if it holds here, I would say if it breaks below and goes down, your potential are in the trouble. Hold on. But if it bounces here and breaks above this level, then you'll be good. It's not hold on, Lena, like don't edit your current trade just because of what I said to you. Like make everything at your own discretion. I'm just giving you my view. So technically, it's kind of tied on monthly because there's not a lot of data. But what it does here, there was an impulse, there was this correction with very little volume, and now it resumes in the direction of the impulse, and you caught it here. So like now, once again, you want March to close bullish and preferably above this resistance level, and you want April to close above the resistance level, and then this resistance level is broken. You missed your take profit by a hair. So now it corrected to 0.5 of this impulse. It's not a spring because there is no volume on it, but it manipulated this support level for this short correction. If it goes here and breaks above, you're good and you should be watching this level. But if it goes here and breaks below, then you're in the trouble zone. That's about all I can say about about Ordi. It still holds this volume level. So like right now it's trying to fight. So now buyers and sellers are fighting on this volume level. So if it breaks below here and closes below, I would be concerned. So if if these things happens, breaks above, closes above, you're good. If these things happens, closes above, goes above, obviously you're in danger zone. But yeah, it still looks bullish on 1 hour, and it tries to decide. Now you're in the middle of the battle. It corrected to 0.5, so nothing like tragic yet. It's habitual, it's normal for impulse to go with this volume and then correct to point. This is a little brutal, but it's okay because it's a monthly resistance. So if it holds this level and goes above this level, you'll be good. That's about I can tell you about your order setup. Let's take it your Gala. What's your setup on Gala? Oh, and also keep in mind, are you doing you're doing perpetual futures? What's your setup on Gala? We took a look at Gala yesterday with some friend of ours from Sri Lanka. I don't remember his name, but it's a short impulse. I have problems with this correction, with the volume of this correction, because normally you want to see strengths and weakness. And here I see like strengths, and that's not a weakness. This volume is extraordinary. And still it went here, manipulated with 2-bar spring. And now, if it makes an upthrust here, if the reaction bar closes below the resistance level, then the contextual direction will be here. But if it closes above and the reaction bar closes above this resistance level, then it doesn't exist anymore and we change the direction to long officially. Daily is just like trying to form the local extremum, interacting with this resistance on monthly. And now it did the local extremum. And now we will be defining whether it's a continuation of the long wave or the wave will break and go back inside of this range. So that's how I see Gala. Do you have a setup for Gala? Are you already in the trade? What's your entry point, stop loss, take profit? What's going on with you on Gala? That's about what I have for you on Gala. Yeah, in hourly, I feel like your setups are bigger, so you don't really need hourly. Yeah, Lena, let me know if it helps. If you have any additional questions, and if you show me a setup on Gala, I'll be able to help you better. But let me publish and share with the world our setup on AMT. Okay. What's going on here? Symbol. No. AMT. Yeah, bro. If it runs tomorrow, I'll take it. Wait, what? I'm trying to No, this doesn't help me. This doesn't help me. What else? That's it. So what I need to put here is these two guys and how much I love them. Long from, okay, let me take a look at yeah, long, wait, what? But what was the 30 minutes time frame? Long, okay. From 0.5, it's like you have a good sense of the market, I feel like. Enterprise, 0.5. Take, what's your stop loss? Yeah, of course, my friend, I'm here for you. I don't know where your stop loss is, but you definitely should have one. So it was something like this. Oh wait, you should have already hit your take profit, didn't you? Are you still in the trade? Because the only reasonable setup that you say entry point 0.5 and take profit 85. Is it how it happened? When did you enter? And like you should have hit your take profit already. It should be in the profit. Please specify. Please specify your date when you enter the trade and whether you're still in it, because in my calculation you should not be in this trade anymore. Wait, what? Something like this. Well, from here you really can run it to like 215. Like 215. Something like this. It just, I mean, there's no ways it shouldn't run. Or maybe I should stick to my kind of like 2R paradigm. Quick 2R and get out and re-enter again. Yeah, let's just do 2R for now. Yeah. Publish idea. AMT. Yeah, Lena, let me know if it helps and if you need any other opinion on any other cryptos. AMT, long investment, invest, conservative trade, monthly context, monthly context. I'll see how market goes and can take potentially 1/3 at 1 to 2, risk to reward 1/3 at daily resistance, 1/3 at monthly the range. Yeah. Trend rate, chart, technical, no. Chart patterns. Continue, it's long. Tax AMT. Long setup. Waves. We say volume, support, and resistance zones. Hold on. Balance. It wasn't a support level? Should say so. Yeah. Did I ever trade AMT before? No, I didn't. Let's share it on Twitter and post. Okay, that's our setup for tomorrow. Yeah, Lena, I'm gonna go. I need to check out. I wanna check out for the night. It's LCE, of course, support level. If it gives me good entry, I'll take this trade. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Night to night.